All right, good to see everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here. Great day, beautiful day out here. We're excited to get out and practice outside, and fields are in great shape. Credit to our field guys. I think Don and the crew, Brian, do a great job with that. So we're excited to go to work. What questions do you have for us?
Hey, Coach, when the Rams were here last summer, you had a chance to scrimmage with them. Is there anything from that you can glean and carry over to this matchup this week that maybe you saw?
If there was, I probably wouldn't share it with you. Yeah, there's always something. I mean, information's information, but it's not going to be, something that's going to determine anything, really. I think it's just you get to know a team, you get to know people. It's part of it, but it's not going to be that big of an impact, I don't think.
John, Eric Weddle was quoted yesterday as saying that he wouldn't give up any Ravens secrets because of how, you guys, the contribution you guys have made to his career. Is that an unusual stance to take in the NFL?
I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, I think everything's on tape. It's not anything that they can't figure out just by watching the tape.
Do you believe him that he's not going to share anything?
I don't really care. I mean, I think Eric's a great guy, and I think much ado about nothing, to be honest with you. I think it's more of a story than it is an issue. Eric's a great guy. He knows a lot of football. Just watch him play. I mean, that's the thing I look at the tape. It's really hard to figure out what coverage you're in, I can tell you that. And that's because of Eric. And he really does a great job back there of orchestrating. He also plays really well. That's really the thing that we're thinking about. It's not so much, the talk and all that. He and I had a text conversation, maybe it was Monday, and that's it. We said, you know what, the partnership is over for a week, but he's a good friend. He's close with people here. He's close with people there. I think that's how he's been his whole career. That's why he's such a great leader. And the rest of it's just kind of much ado about nothing.
Could you talk about the past game records? Aaron Donald, what kind of challenges does he pose for you guys?
Game record, just like you said. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He poses major challenges. You better know where he's at. It's not just him. I mean, they got Dante Fowler's pretty good. Michael Brockers is pretty good. And that nose guard from Rutgers, he's pretty darn good too, 58's pretty good too. I see him coming downhill, and he's a really good pass rusher and punt rusher. So I think they're really talented, and they do a good job.
When you guys first traded for Marcus Peters, there was a lot of talk about you different things you could use him. Now that it's been 4 games, how would you evaluate not just him but his effect on the defense?
Well, I think you can see it, Aaron. I mean, you watch it. You kind of you watch what we do with those guys and how we use the personnel, the groupings, how we move guys around in different kind of matchups and put them in different spots coverage-wise, blitz different guys. That's he's part of why we were able to do that. Give Brandon Carr a lot of credit. Brandon Carr is a very versatile piece there. I think him being there, Jimmy being back, puts Brandon in a unique spot that we can kind of use his skill set. So it's kind of really added to the whole really well. Okay, sounds
John,
like we're good.
How has Robert Griffin fit in here, and what do you like about him and the role that he's in?
Well, first thing about Robert, it's a great question. Thanks for asking it. Robert is a really good quarterback. I mean, that's where it starts, and we see it every day in practice. And when you see him go out there in the game, it's kind of a little bit of a manager's role at the end of the game. You're really trying to get out of the fourth quarter and burn some time and keep the defense off the field. That's the goal there. And so he's playing that role really well. And I know that when the role gets expanded in his career, which is going to happen at some point in time because he's working so hard, he's going to play really well. So, but he's been great as a leader. He's a positive guy. He works hard. He's an energy adder, big time. He helps our defense tremendously. Those are all the things that he's doing right now at this stage, and he's doing a great job of it. And I'm quite sure that when his role gets expanded, he'll do a great job of that too. So, yeah.
He's been out for a year when you guys brought him in.
Okay.
Were there reservations? What did you see in him right from the get-go physically?
Right, no reservations. I mean, he was healthy finally, and he worked out here, and he threw really well, and that was all we needed to see.
How much does Marcus Peters' personality fit in well with the team? How high energy he is, and how he likes to practice, and he likes to be coached, and all that stuff about him?
All that, yeah. I think, and that'd be a great question, I think, to ask the players too. But I feel it. I think he's a joy to be around. He's very, he can be very direct and have an honest conversation about whatever it is, coaching-wise. He's willing to listen, and he's been good.
All right.
Great. All right. Thanks.
Thanks, John.